Hey y'all, how y'all doing out there? This is your girl Cierra from ThereCiGoes, and welcome back to my channel. Baby, it is 2023. Can y'all believe it? We are in 2023. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm sorry that it's been a long time. It's been a while since I posted my last video, but we are back and we are better than ever. This 2023 is a new year. We have new travel goals. We have new destinations that we are about to conquer and see, all while doing it on a budget. You heard me, that's right. While all doing it on a budget. Let's get into it, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, come on. Come on. I got some stuff I need to show you. We gotta talk about it. Come on. Let's go.
All night. Say it. I want all night. I want all night. Say it.
Okay.
I want all night.
As I stated before, we have some goals. We got some travel goals, right? Here at ThereCiGoes, I am always traveling. I travel for work and I travel for personal solo, okay? I travel solo and in groups, but I also mostly travel solo, right? So we're getting into now, it's 2023. Eggs cost $5 for a dozen of eggs. Everything is high. Wages are not going up. We are in or headed to a recession, people. Baby, but I still want to travel. I'm sorry. Yeah, I said it. I still want to travel. And I know that you all still want to travel too. This world is really big. There's places that we want to see and things that we want to do, right? So we're going to do that this year, right? We're not going to let this recession stop us. And I am here to help you, okay? Today in this video, we are going to go over one of my big budget tips here for this year that I'm going to be leveraging myself. And that is to put myself on a payment plan. You heard me, on a payment plan for my airfare. As we know, airfare is a huge chunk of what it costs for us to travel, especially out of the country. And with these prices, baby, it's like they asking me to give my firstborn or, give a leg or arm just so that I can go and fly to another country. I'm not doing it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not doing that. So we are going to go over today 4 different types of ways that we can put ourselves on a payment plan for our flight. Let's say the flight is $1,200, right? We can't afford to drop $1,200 right now. Rent is due. I gotta buy groceries. The kids need something. I gotta go ahead and pay for that. I don't have that 12 to drop right now. But you might be able to afford 150, or you might be able to afford $50 a month for travel. Okay, so we're going to be able to do this now. I'm going to tell you about 4 different ways that we can, and the airlines that do accept it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into that. I'm going to check my phone and be using my phone, so please be aware of that. Okay, so let's get into it, shall we? Yeah. Oh yeah, we're going to get into it, baby. We doing it. Okay, so as I stated before, I will be using my phone. I have all of my notes here. Shout out to Travel and Leisure for this article that they have here, which is where I got a lot of information from, and then I did some more research myself. Just going onto the websites, playing around with it, making sure that this is actually legit. Travel and Leisure does their good. They do their due deals, but I still want to make sure I'm, making sure, okay, for the C fam, okay. So I want to make sure that. But here are the 4 ways that you can. The top 4 ways that we all know of these different apps, okay? So the first one is with Affirm, PayPal, Uplift, and Klarna. Everybody uses Klarna to go and buy their Shein stuff, Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing, their clothes and stuff like that. But did you know that you can do it with airfare? You're like, PayPal, wait a minute. PayPal is just a little, I've never known for PayPal to have a payment plan. They do. We're going to get into it. And also, some people have never heard of Affirm or Uplift. I've heard of both, but I'm going to break it down for each one. And this time, we're going to start off here with Affirm. Yeah. So Affirm, with Affirm, you can go in when you're booking your trip. They have the different options for you, just like Klarna has. That you will see the Affirm logo there, and it's like like a teal, I believe it's like a teal, and it has a firm in there, and you can click on it. It'll break down how much you would need to pay per month for the payment plan. I believe it is interest free. Sorry, no, they have a set interest rate based off of your profile. Okay, once you go in, you create a profile. It will tell you how much your interest rate is. It's set. It's not moving. It's not going anywhere. And then you go from there. So let's say the flight is about $558. You can go in. It's going to tell you once you go through booking your trip, putting in all your information, finding the flight. When it comes down to the payment part, you can put your credit card information in, or you can go through a firm through their app, apply, and then they will give you a set rate, interest rate, and also tell you your monthly payment plan. At that time, that's when you will go in, put in your credit card information, and then you will make that first payment, and then they will pay your airline that you are booking with at that time. Okay, so not all airlines take a firm. I will go through the major airlines that we do travel here in the U.S. and that you can go through and see. I will post later in the video all 15 airlines that do accept one or more of these payment plans. So you can be aware. You can go on their website and play around with them, but I will go in depth on the major airlines that we follow or that we fly, that have the whichever one it is. If it's a firm, Klarna, PayPal Credit, whichever one, we'll go into depth. Okay, so some of these things here is that you have to have a U.S. address. With a firm, you can fly. You can have an address in Australia, Canada, and in the U.S., except if you live in West Virginia. If you live in West Virginia, you cannot use a firm to book your flights. I'm sorry, West Virginian people. I don't make the rules, baby. I'm just going by what a firm told me, and that's what they said. Okay, I will have the link to this article down below also as well, just so that y'all know that. With PayPal Credit, you can go in and you'll go and apply. You'll do the same steps. You'll see the link. You'll click on it for PayPal Credit, or you can go directly to PayPal Credit, to the PayPal app or website. Click on PayPal Credit. Go ahead and file and find out how much you will be able to allocate, or that you will be given as far as credit. With PayPal, they do have a free, no interest if you pay it off within the first 6 months. So if you pay it off within the first 6 months, you will not have any interest. So unlike a firm, you do have an interest rate, but with PayPal Credit, they will run your credit. A firm, I don't believe they will. So if you get with PayPal Credit, I think that's really good. 6 months, no interest. If my flight is $1,200, I can afford $50 a week to pay for this flight, so that it'll be $200 a month to make sure I have it paid off, and I won't have to pay any interest. With a firm, you will have to pay. You have a longer time, but you will have an interest rate. Okay, so you can kind of balance it out, see which one works for you. Okay, and like I stated, with PayPal Credit, it's really good. You have a full 6 months with no interest. Okay, no interest at all. All right, and I will go into the different ones that you can use as far as PayPal Credit, Affirm, like I said earlier. Okay, Uplift, baby. Uplift is a way that you can plan for your trips over time. Again, they will show you your monthly rate based on the price and the items in there for your shopping cart. So based on the price of your flight, it will break it down into monthly payments for you that you can afford. And then you can pay Uplift, and they'll go ahead and pay the airline, okay? So for them, it's really easy. You can go in, you can click check rate, and you can see if you're approved or not. So they will make sure that you can afford it. They will kind of run a little background on you, it's not I wouldn't say a credit check, because it doesn't show up on your credit. So I'm going to stop saying that. But based off of the information that you put in, because it's almost like they do run your credit in a way, based off of your income and things of that nature, they'll see if you can afford it or not. And then they'll go from there. Klarna, I would say, is probably the biggest one, right? Klarna, how it works is they break your payments down into 4 equal payments every 2 weeks. I tell people when you are booking this, go ahead and book it on the week that you get paid. If you get paid every 2 weeks like I do, go ahead and book it on the week that you get paid, mama, because we don't have time for it to fall. We all know that we are the brokest the week after we get paid. So go ahead. Book it on the week that you get paid. Put it on the same day as your payday so that you already know it's going to come on out. You don't have to worry about it. It's going to be done. It's going to be good to go, okay? I suggest that, okay? If you want whatever, different strokes for different folks, whatever you want to do what you would like to do. I'm going to do what makes sense to me, and we're on a budget, okay? We're making sure that we are mindful of our finances this year, because if we're going to go on these trips, we got to make sure that we're mindful of these finances and what's coming in and what's going out. What's coming in, what's going out. Okay? So we got to go ahead and go into Klarna. Like I said, you can go ahead, you go through the website. I use American. I'm an American girl, like I said before in my other videos. So you go through the website, you make sure that everything's good to go. You click the link. I have the app on my phone. So if you want to, I would suggest using the app. Go through Klarna app, or you can go through the actual American Airlines website. Like I said, follow all the steps. Once you get down to the payment part, you can click on the Klarna portion so that you can book your flight. Okay? So that you can book your flight. They're going to break it down into 4. They're going to split the payment into 4. So they're not charging you any interest. They're just going to be breaking it down to 4 equal payments for you. Every 2 weeks, you get paid every 2 weeks. Sit on the payday that you get paid on, and then money's automatically coming out, okay? So those are the 4 that we're going over today. If you want to know more detail, I suggest going on to the websites of these companies, and I will have them all listed here for us here. So we have Affirm, we have Uplift, we have PayPal Credit, and we also have Klarna, okay? Those are the top 4 that we're discussing today. If you are interested in any of those, I will also drop their links down below in the description box so that you can click on them and see if there's an interest for you for booking your next trip. I highly suggest that you do. This is a year that we're probably going to be really having to do a lot of budget traveling this year, okay? With the prices of everything. I would suggest to use one of these 4, okay? And we're going to get into other ways of the travel tips. I'm going to definitely go into those in other upcoming videos. But for today, we're just going over our flights and how to finance them through Klarna. Okay? Not through Klarna, not just through Klarna, but through payment plans. The 4. Okay. So the airlines, there's 15 different airlines that will accept one or more of these plans, okay? One or more of these plans will be accepted by these 15 airlines. I'm going to place them here, all 15 airlines. And again, they will accept one or more. They might not accept all 4, but they will accept at least one of these, okay? I'm going to go over the main ones that we travel here in the United States, and that I have been known to travel on a few of these as well, okay? So the first one is Alaska Airlines. Alaska Airlines does use Uplift. They also take Klarna as well. And so you would just go in, you will book it, and it will tell you right beside whenever you're about to pay. They have this example here, $598.10 US dollars, or from financing at $54 a month. Okay, you would click the link and follow the details with Uplift. Again, they also take Klarna as well with Alaska Airlines. Okay, Allegiant is very popular. It's a smaller airline, but it is known in the U.S. They go to different places like Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, New Orleans. Those are just 3 places that I do know that they go to. They're almost like a Spirit, okay? So they are, I knew of Allegiant before I knew of Spirit. So they're like a Spirit, okay? So they take Klarna, and also they take Uplift. Works the exact same way you would do with Alaska Airlines. You would do that the same way with Allegiant. My baby girl, American. That's right. So American takes PayPal credit. They take PayPal credit. You just have to have a billing address. So your physical address has to be in the United States, in the U.S. One of the U.S. territories. It's like for Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. You have to have a physical address in those areas in order to use it. They also can be used with UK and Canada. So if you have a UK, if you live in the UK, you live in Canada, you live in America, United States of America, you can use this when you're booking your trips with American Airlines. You can use PayPal credit. You can also use Klarna and Affirm to book your flights. Again, I use Klarna to book my flight. And also, if you want to, they have American Airlines vacations. You can go look that up. I believe it's AAV, or you can go through the American Airlines app. Go through there, they can bundle for you as well. So you can bundle your hotel, your flight, your rental car, bundle all of that together, and then go into using that, right? So that's another good tip. That's why I love American. I can book my hotel, my flight, and my rental car all together and use these forms of payment, okay? Think about it. That's a one-stop shop. You won't even have to go anywhere else, all right? So we also have Delta. Delta uses PayPal credit and also uses Affirm as well. Okay, so if you are a SkyMiles member and you want to use that for your entire flight as well, so they do have Delta trips as well that you can bundle together the same way as American. You can bundle them together and use either Affirm or use PayPal credit to pay for them. Okay, we also have Frontier. We have Frontier here. They use Uplift and they use Klarna as well. So Frontier uses, again, they use Uplift and they use Klarna. I'm going to have all of this stuff posted here on the side as far as the airlines that I'm talking about. So they use those. And with them, it must be over $100. So as you know, their flights are cheap. So this will be good if you have a family and you're booking. So your flight alone by yourself could be like $95, so or less, depending on where you're going. And so if you want to, you would need to make sure that you have your total amount over $100. American Airlines, Delta, Alaska, those flights are already going to be over $100. It's no problem. Frontier, yeah, you might can get a flight that's not $100. So I do recommend for you to make sure it's over $100, okay? And we also have Qatar Airways. Qatar Airways. I love Qatar Airways. I flew them when I went to Bali and I had a wonderful experience with them. They use PayPal. You can use PayPal and use your PayPal credit in order to fly with them. So they only take PayPal and whenever you're booking. So when you will go click on it and say your second method of payment. You can say, okay, I want to pay with PayPal. You'll go through PayPal and go through the steps in PayPal to use your PayPal credit. That's how PayPal works, okay? Southwest Airlines, after the disaster that they just had, if you are not on it, they are still having, or it might have just ended by the time this video goes out. If you did not get onto that Southwest airline sale that they had as a jump back, to try to get some people back after that fiasco at the holidays, baby, you should have got on it. That was a good one, okay? They also have Southwest Vacations as well, okay? Southwest Vacations, you can combine everything together. That is a good one-stop shop. You can combine your airfare, your rental car, and your hotel all into one, and then you can use one of your payment plan methods, okay? So you can use Klarna with them. You can use Uplift as well with Southwest Airlines. That probably would be a good deal, though. They really would, okay? And the last one that we're going to go over, the last two that we're going to go over, we have is Spirit. Spirit. Let me stop doing Spirit like that, baby, because, I've never flown Spirit. I don't plan on it either. I've never flown Spirit, but I hear mixed reviews about Spirit, but this is not the video. Stay focused, Sierra. Stay focused. This video is just about what payment plans they take. Okay, let's go into it. So, Spirit, they offer plans, financing monthly payment plans using Uplift. You can also use Affirm, and you can also use Klarna with Spirit Airlines. Okay, and all that information will be updated in your cart once you go through the steps. All right, and the last one, and this one has been growing on me. This airline has been growing on me, and that is United. So everyone knows the top three in the United States: American, Delta, United. Those are the top three. Okay, so with United Airways, you can use Klarna, you can use Uplift, you can use PayPal credit as well. Um, but some fares are not eligible with Uplift. So just make sure you be mindful of that. Go through the steps and see which one that you can use. Okay, not all airfare is approved with um, Uplift. The other ones, PayPal credit, Klarna, you're good to go. So that is it for this video. Okay, that is all for this video. I hope this was very informative. I hope that you enjoyed this series that we're about to go down onto this budget traveling, and I hope that you are enjoying this content. Okay, because this is not easy, you know, and I'll be tired. But I love y'all, and I love giving y'all this information. So please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mama, your sister, your cousin, your brother. We're not just going to the beach, Myrtle Beach, into Atlanta this year. We're not going to just the Myrtle Beach into Atlanta and Miami. Baby, we're going out the country. Go ahead and get your passports ready. You don't have to have your the real ID yet. Come on. Let's go. Tax season is among us. All right? Let's use it and be smarter. And smarter with our money and go ahead. Let's travel the world. Let's get those passports. Come on, baby. Use these tips so that we can pay these out, okay? That is the first one for this series. I hope that you enjoyed it. Like I said again, let me stop cutting with y'all. Let me stop. So I hope y'all enjoyed it, you know, and that we can enjoy this together. Like I said, I'm using these myself. I am not above these. I'm actually using them to make sure that they work for you all. And so we're going to go ahead and end this. Love y'all. See y'all later. Talk to y'all. Bye. I'm talking